Viewer discretion is advised. Ow. Alright.
You've pulled down
Let's do it.
everything. You can find Chester Moreau at the grocery store.
How'd you find him?
I had a hunch, so I sat on an apartment in the French ward that's listed under his youngest kid's name. Fucker's been holed up there. He slipped back into Frisco with some cronies in tow. I think he figures if Olivia doesn't get to him, you will.
You all right?
Fuck no. Those poor people. I've got an old friend from the State Department who's going to help them. But Moreau, and that asshole Remy Duval, they've got to answer for what they've done. All of it.
They will. You have my word.
Jesus. When I found out what they were doing, you have to stop Moreau.
Will do. Sneak in the back way.
Heard Mr. Moreau's offering $500 to the man who kills that cocksucker.
That nigga be stupid to come around here. All these men, all these guns. Fuck. His ass would be dead before he knew what hit him.
Just keep that thing loaded. Last thing we should do is underestimate this asshole.
Right.
It's all him. Let's go. I'm assuming we ain't grabbing a beer after this. This fucking flash.
Hold that thought. Okay, now I'm ready. My eye was itching.
Get on his other side! He's here!
Some kind of Negro's hitting us. Bring the big guns.
Come on.
Fuck me.
Too late.
You whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want. Just don't kill me. But what I want is for you to die.
Got him. Easy enough, right? I'll get this video.
Took down Bel Air and Frisco Fields. Just so we're clear, we'll not be using this place to fucking sell people. Find another way to make money from it.
You shouldn't me. Don't worry, they're on their way.
Remy Duval came from one of the most respected and wealthiest families in Louisiana. He invested in everything from oil wells to real estate, and he used his social status to get a radio program. Now, he used his radio show to preach about the collapse of polite society and the superiority of the Southern way of life. His family had been here for a couple of centuries, so his death was a shock. But even more shocking was the revelation that he was associated with the Southern Union, a group of wealthy racists who used their social positions to agitate against blacks.
Remy Duval, he was crucified and then burned alive. How do you justify that type of behavior?
Remy came from a long line of Southern cocksuckers. Was always quick to trot out that war of northern aggression and the South will rise again bullshit. Here's the thing about Remy. In 1965, he participated in the murder of 4 civil rights workers, one of whom they decapitated. They never found her head, so fuck him, he got what he deserved.
It's like I'm supposed to have opinion about everything he has to say.
This part of town's run by a man named Tony DeRazio. From what I was able to piece together, he's a real fucking weirdo. Some kind of savant when it comes to numbers.
Then he must be the one who runs Lou Marcano's books.
Runs his books, launders his money. Hell, he even manages Lou's relationships with city officials. It's Tony's job to make sure their asses stay greased.
How do I get to him?
Well, that's where things get interesting. Tony lives in the penthouse on the top floor of the Royal Hotel. Elevator access is restricted and the rest of the hotel's crawling with Tony's goons.
Well, he can't stay up there all the time. I'm gonna need a schedule for when he comes and goes.
I've been watching this cocksucker for a month now, and he's left exactly one time. That was because one of his men fucked up. Took a pipe to the poor bastard's left arm.
Well, looks like he's got a front business he uses to issue bribes and launder Lou's money. And another one that soaks up funds from the city. I hit him. He overreacts, then I get my opening.
And fuck up things between him and Lou in the process. Be careful with this one. Just because Tony's a goddamn spastic doesn't mean he won't cut your balls off if given the chance.
Really?
Shrimp. What you call me?
I have a subscription.
You don't wear continental clothes or Stetson hats.
I'll tell you one doggone thing. It makes me feel good to know one thing. I know I'm alive.
Alrighty then.
All right, Mama.
Copyright like a boss. That's all I gotta say. Lieutenant Tony DeRazio. Tony DeRazio runs downtown like a well-oiled machine. He's the type of lieutenant who manages to keep his cool even when he's confronted by his hot-headed capo, Uncle Lou Marcano. Uncle Lou counts on Tony to manage all financial aspects of his operation, bringing down Tony will expose Lou. Well, it's time to hit him right there, then. I got the music cut off, but the game automatically puts it on here, so ain't nothing I can do about this. Just gotta tuck it out, I guess.
You know what, Otis? I don't care what you say. You're still a tramp. That's right. You haven't even got a fat bankroll in your pocket. You probably haven't even got 25 cents.
No kids.
I got 6 gal left. 5 niggas.
I'm supposed to meet.
Hold on.
By me.
My mama was. Papa too.
Oh, these subscriptions. Okay, whatever.
I heard you have information for me.
My name's Lenny Davis. I work in the city clerk's office, and your friend said you could help with this guy blackmailing me.
What kind of juice makes you someone worth blackmailing?
My office approves new projects under development. I fucked up, cheated on my wife, and this guy, Jimmy Kavar, filmed it. Come to find out the girl worked for Kavar too.
And now he owns you.
He's forcing me to rubber stamp phony building projects and cash the checks for his company, Kavar Construction. Probably seen the signs over where they're building the new city hall. The thing is, Kavar doesn't really come around unless there's a problem.
Don't worry. I'm pretty good at causing people problems.
Some of his men hang out around downtown. Look, I ain't a bad guy. I just made a mistake is all.
Keep your head down, Lenny. I'll pay Kavar's men a visit. See what they know.
Kavar's people will know more about what he's doing than I will.
All right.
Might as well pick up some bread while I'm out.
Let's see what I can do. Wow. And what's this? Blackmail. All right. Well, let's get them one by one. Where's the sentry? Alright, he's the sentry.
We talked about moving once, but where's better than here?
Hairs on my neck are standing up. Would you just... Oh, shit.
Somebody was here. Dude, got you now.
Yeah? God only knows what the fuck happened to Enzo.
Oh, shit.
Here's a buy a nice thick rug.
We need to get this today, lady. Come on, how about stepping it up?
Huh?
Huh? Ooh, man. On a killing spree.
Goddamn politicians got their own. Last thing on their mind is the working man.
Dear God in heaven.
What kind of sweetness is coming out of their mouth? That's good.
This poor asshole bought the farm.
The dog track? I don't think they'll ever put up a new one. Too expensive. Track's fine.
I'm out. Dang. Time to go. In the middle of it.
Go see what we're dealing with.
Just get me out of this.
Clear out! Please get away from here.
Hit the door! Do your fucking job! Watch out!
Get down here.
This is nobody's fault but yours.
Just fucking die already.
Oh, hell.
You ain't that fly, dipshit.
Look who I found. Down! Son of a bitch is going down! What? Huh?
Time to take this jig some manners.
Shit! Shit!
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Thinks he can hurt me.
Everybody get! Everybody get!
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Kavar Construction. Tell me about it.
Mr. Kavar just moved a shit ton of stuff, and the money's just sitting there, waiting for somebody to take it.
From now on, my crew is your crew.
Yeah.